Let's see if I can't share my webcam with you guys. I am traveling. There we go. Let's see if we can kind of make it look decent. All right. Well, I'm going to welcome all of you here tonight. It's going to be a great presentation, a lot of fun. We've got a great training coming your way, and I want to let everybody know there's no offer or anything like that at the end of this webinar. This is strictly a training webinar that I feel like you guys all need. You know, we talked about last week about setting yourself up to have the most success possible in 2016. How many of you want to have more success in 2016 than you had this year? If that interests you, just go ahead and say yes for me. I want to make sure we're all on the same page. Okay, seeing lots of yeses. Very good. Okay, so, you know, I told you that I was going to really kind of lay out a plan of action to help you all have more success in 2016, but have it fast, right? I mean, at the end of the day, we got January right around the corner, right? It's a couple days from now. We start a new year. It's important to start to start out and have a kind of like a goal in mind, right? So we're right here, and we want to get to right here, right? Well, maybe we do it like this. This little box is so small. And in order to get from here to here, there has to be a clear path, right? And we've been doing a lot of trainings on the Success Connection. We've done a lot of different things. Everything has really been focused around email marketing and ways to kind of tie things. You know, like we've talked about some different softwares, like I think Zappable a couple of maybe a month or so ago, which is a great thing and a great kind of lead magnet, right? Then of course we've talked about different ways to build websites. We've talked about different ways to increase your opt-in rates and to get more leads and all of these different things. We've talked about so many different things. Now what I want to do is I want to start off and tie all of this stuff together for you. So I want to tie together, an exact plan. And so you all know, how many of you were here last week? Just say yes if you were here last week for me. Okay. Awesome. I see a lot of you saying yes. And by the way, I want to thank you all for the phenomenal testimonials for the Success Connection. I believe we ended up getting 97 videos sent to us, over 170 Facebook comments, and almost 200 emails. So I was actually watching some. I'm actually here. I'm in Portland, Oregon right now with my fiance's family, and they're all down. You'll probably hear them shortly. My niece and nephew are here, or soon to be niece and nephew, and we were watching some of the videos, and they just couldn't believe I got 97 videos sent to me like that. And the stuff that you guys said about the Success Connection and what we've taught and what you've learned, and it's been phenomenal, and they were blown away. They couldn't believe all the videos. So I want to thank you so much for that. It really means a lot to me, because it lets me know that we're on the right path. We're doing the right thing here. We're reaching you in a way that's making you feel like it's well worth your time to be here, and that we're taking you where you want to go. And so on this webinar and tonight, what we're going to focus on is SEO. Now, in the past I've told you SEO is not an overnight thing. It's not something that you do today and you have all this success tomorrow. But if you start planning today, see, right at the beginning of 2016, then 2016 can be your year to have websites ranked high on Google completely free, right? In other words, free traffic coming in. Now, if you can get a lot of free traffic, then you can build your email list. You can use the programs, the softwares, the training, all the stuff that we've already taught you and provided you with. You can use that to capture those leads, build your email list, and then generate a profit. And you're not even having to spend any money to do it. How many of you are interested in learning how to do that? Just say yes. If you're not interested in it, clearly you can say no. I mean, you may not want to spend the next hour of your life with us if you're not interested in it. But the fact of the matter is, it's a great plan, okay? It's a very, very good plan, and it's something that's long-term. We've talked about email marketing being long-term, right? It's not this short-term pie in the sky go out here, make a few $100s on Facebook, and all of a sudden everybody's happy and good, and then it all vanishes. SEO is something that's long-term, just like email marketing, and when you combine the two, you combine SEO for long-term sustainable success with building a list so you have an asset, again, long-term success plan. Now you've got the entire machine feeding itself, right? You've got traffic coming in on a daily basis, free. You've got all this stuff in place to build your email list. So you're building your email list for free. You're sending your emails. You're generating profit. And it's a long-term plan that literally can really set you up for life, right? Now what I've done is I've brought on some friends of mine. In some of the emails that you saw from me, I told you about my friends. Mike Long is with us, Cotton is with us, and Liz is with us. Now, I was actually asked to speak at. Nope, there's Mike. How you doing, Mike? I was asked to speak at Mike's event a couple of months ago, and I spoke at this event where everyone in the room was learning SEO, and I was kind of shocked because I said, "Dude, SEO is, in my opinion, in my mind, SEO was kind of tough." And I couldn't, I just said that, I don't know if people can actually learn SEO. I don't even know SEO. And Mike said, no, watch this. Went up to the front of the room. There were 205 people in the room. We asked everyone, how many of you have made enough money doing SEO, right, doing what you've learned here, have afforded to pay for your entire trip to this event plus your tickets, which would be $4,000 to $5,000. Over 80% of the room raised their hand. It was literally like 160, 170 people had their hands up, right? I could not believe how many people were making money and having success with this plan. And I instantly said, okay, I got to bring that to my Success Connection. You guys, and it's taken me a couple of months. Mike's been really busy. Cotton's busy. You're going to hear from him. You're going to hear from Liz. They've all been super, super busy, all these holidays. And then they make an awful lot of money, and they're out doing what they teach. They're coming here to teach you this as a favor to me, because when I saw what I saw, I knew that you guys needed to learn it. So how many of you are excited to learn how all these people that I met made all this money, how they had 80% success rates, at least from what I could tell, maybe even a little higher, a little less, all in a room, and I was there firsthand. I witnessed it. It's not somebody I'm bringing on that I don't know or any of that kind of nonsense. This I saw firsthand. My brother and I both did. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to spend a little time introducing you to it. Now, I told you I have a plan for you in 2016, and the plan is not to overload you with a bunch of information. In fact, here, check this video out. Go ahead and play, Mike. You can see it posted on YouTube. How many of you paid for OMG or whatever with your, in other words, to be at this event? Look at all those hands. Those are the people that actually made enough money to be at this event doing what they're being taught with SEO or with SEO. Okay, pretty phenomenal stuff. I'm going to unmute you, Mike. Hey, Mike, I don't know if you're. Let's see. Wait. Okay. There we go. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you very well, Anthony.
Awesome.
So glad to be here.
Yeah, awesome. Well, listen, Mike. Now, we talked about this the other day. These are my Success Connection students. As you can see, a ton of them on with me. They're here every single week. By the way, everybody, we'll be giving away $2,000 at the end of this event. There's not even anything for sale. Mike doesn't have anything to sell you. Wow. There's nothing. There's no offer. This is straight up training, straight up knowledge, straight up what you need to get started in 2016. And I can tell you right now, everybody that's missing this is missing what will be the very best, the very best Success Connection that we do for 2015. Now, 2016 might get a little better because we are going to bring Mike, Cotton, Liz, and some others back with us to continue on this path. But I want you to all pay close attention. This is kind of, it's like building a house, okay? We're actually getting ready to build a house. We just bought a piece of property. And it's so funny because we just want the house built, right? Like my fiance and I, we house plans, look at these pictures online, we're just like, we just want this house built, right? And at the same time, we have to think, and we have to kind of go back like this, slowly, and remember that the first thing we have to do is actually bulldoze the house that's currently on the property. And then we've got to pick a plan that we want. Then we've got to lay a foundation, on and on and on. And at the end of the process, we'll have something that's sustainable, something that we'll have forever, something that's extremely valuable, but it is a process. And you learn it and you do it in stages. So me bringing Mike on here and saying, hey, teach everybody everything about SEO tonight. What we're going to do is we're going to give you kind of that foundation. Then he's going to come back with his team, and they're going to teach you the next step, and then the next step. And we're going to go in phases so that at the end of this training, you know how to do what everybody in that video was just doing. How many of you are excited about that? Just say yes if you're excited, and then I'll shut up. I know I've spent a good bit of time with my preface and my introduction. Typically, webinars with me last so much longer, Mike, because I never hush. But it's okay, though, because everybody loves, see, they said 17 minutes. But now they understand, right? If I just thrown you to the wind and said, hey, here, teach, they'd be like, what am I learning? So, very cool. Well, look, I'm going to let Mike get started. Of course, I'm going to be here. You'll probably hear my niece and nephew, and possibly Chloe will make an appearance tonight because we are all in the house, and I can't hide too much. But Mike, I'll let you take it over. Obviously, you know, I told you about my Success Connection students. All of them email marketers, really learning to, the whole focus is building their email list, and excited to see what you, Cotton, Liz, and your whole team can do to teach them how to rank websites, specifically lead generation websites, so they can start getting a lot of massive traffic. And maybe you can kind of take them through some examples, some of the stuff that you have, some of the things you guys have done, so that they can kind of see where we're headed. And to everybody, yes, this is live. It's not recorded. Mike and I are spending our Wednesday night with you in hopes to help you have more success.
Awesome, Anthony. I really appreciate your valuable time. I like to begin webinars with the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. Okay, get ready for 40,000 volts of electricity. This is going to be a lot of fun. Anthony mostly gave you most of the framing that we need to get started. I'm going to do just a little bit more here. At OMG, which stands for One Man Gang, we harness, we harness lightning together. That's a lot of fun. I just got some news. I do affiliate marketing all the time, just so you guys know. Paychecks fly around all over the place. I'll show you that in a second, but let's get going here. All right, so at OMG, which stands for One Man Gang, we harness lightning together. Here's what I mean. 100% of entrepreneurs are affected or even defined by search engines, and that's never so true when it comes to leveraging the awesome power of email marketing and what you can do with list building. I better turn Skype off because I'm making a lot of money right now, and people are very excited about it. And I did not plan for it to be that way, by the way. Anyways, and Anthony knows what's going on, and he can verify that I'm a lot of money right now. Okay, 100%, but let's get you to that same stage. Sounds really good. So 100%, and I do mean 100% of entrepreneurs are affected or even fully defined by search engines. That's never so true when it comes to somebody who's going to leverage the awesome power of list building. And you're in such unbelievable hands with Anthony. I got to say this. I've become such incredible friends with him. I spend hours and hours and hours every week. Some weeks I've spent probably even as much as 30 or 40 hours on the phone with Anthony, preparing for this event, preparing for some other things that we're working on. We've known each other for years, and right now we're the closest of friends, closest of allies, and really hold on to your socks. Now, like I said, 100% of entrepreneurs are affected or even defined by search engines. Now, some get struck by lightning. I got this phrase from Cotton. Some get struck by lightning where they have one little viral pop, or they wind up in the search engines by dumb luck, and then things fade, and they don't know why. They don't know what happened. And many can't even get things sparked in the first place, many if not most. But when you can harness lightning, there's a world of difference. I want to welcome you to the world of OMG. Now, we've put a tall order in front of you. Let me show you who I am. just
Break
very, very
out the
quickly.
glasses, fellas. This means
Yeah.
it's getting ready to get real in here.
Yeah, this means we're okay. So I'll tell you who I am. I think quite a great affiliate marketer just by my success. I made up this quick graphic for you. This is what I look like. This is all earnings, or mostly earnings, from the last 90 days. This is $192,000 right here. This says 250,000. It's actually closer to 350,000 when you add everything up, but whatever. ClickBank earnings, all that crap. If you want to see something from today, I actually, oh shoot, I have to open Skype back up. I actually Skyped myself something so I could get it over. I Skyped it to Liz, so let me just grab this from Liz's screen so you can see it real quick. Let's see here. There we go. This is a capture I got from just today. This is all right. I guess it says today, and you wouldn't know if it's today or not. But honest engine, this came today. Dear Mike Long, you've earned some cash. Blah blah blah. $32,033. And if anybody's really badly wants to see it, I could open up a PayPal account to show it to you. But anyways, I make a lot of money with affiliate marketing. That matters for you because we really believe in teaching based on reality, not based on theory. It's one of our secret weapons. Now, you're going to meet two other individuals who also make 6 figures per month harnessing the search engines. I do it I absolutely do it with list building. I'm incredibly successful with list building. I'm great with EPCs, all that stuff. We can get into that and the details of it. Anthony can certainly vouch for me by having me on this event. But there's other ways to skin a cat. And what we're going to get into tonight, like Anthony said, is we can only provide a foundation, but that foundation is really going to open you up. We're going to create some boundaries, and inside of those boundaries, much like with a house, when you create the boundaries of that foundation, you can really have something so rock solid to start with. And I predict that at the end of this event, number one, that you feel like you've gotten literally, that your eyes have been opened and that you've gotten thousands of dollars worth of value. And I predict that number two, that you believe that what we have to share with you, I think that you're going to wish we were selling something. I believe that you will feel like what we have, I'm just going to throw a number out there, will be $100,000 worth of value. Just so you know, it's just quick prediction, a little bit Nostradamus. Okay, so let's get started. What I want to do is quickly introduce you to two people and get straight to meat and potatoes. What we're going to be able to do here is show you real-world stuff that you can see right in front of you, because we've all heard people say, oh, massive action, massive action, massive action. We've all heard it. I'm not even going to bother to say, hey, type blah, blah, blah into your question box, because we've all heard gurus say take massive action. What's the problem with that? Well, I bet everybody here has taken massive action and felt like nothing happened, or that they even regress. And that's because if you take massive action in the wrong direction, then you go massively in the wrong way. I have a very fast car. If I get in my very fast car and I'm trying to drive to whatever, Orlando, and instead I drive south, then, and I'm going 100 miles an hour, then I'm just going to very quickly go the wrong direction. And so there you go. We don't want you to go in the wrong direction. We want to go in the right direction. The way that like information really, yes, we have the right information, but if you don't know why you should listen to us, and we're going to demonstrate right in front of you why you should listen to us. And at the end of this event, Cotton has prepared something very, very special for you. We saw that incredible Facebook thread from last week that Anthony showed us. I'm very proud of it, very proud of the incredible, incredible, incredible success. Let me close this off. And so I'm really, really, really excited to share this with you. What I'm going to do is quickly introduce you to a couple people. Cotton and Liz. I'm going to do a little bit of preamble here. These are both people who needed instant career changes very recently. They are both enormously successful. They're donating their time right now as we race towards New Year's Eve, and you're really going to like them, is another prediction that I have. Now, when it comes to money getting, I'll tell you this about free traffic. Free traffic makes things awfully easy in a way that I'll be able to explain to you better on the next session. But on this session, I've got to tell you, when you can begin with free traffic, it really lets you move forward in a way that's almost shockingly, I know it already sounds good in the first place, but it's probably way better than you think, and there's way more out there than you might think. we are going to show you, if I were to show you, give me the number 1 in the question box, if I were to come on here and show you a website and just reveal it for you, a website that you can search up in the Google search engines that that has made over $100,000, then give me the number 1 if that would be exciting for you. Give me the number 1 if that would be exciting for you. Okay, so obviously that's very exciting. Okay, I tricked you. I'm going to show you a $1 million website. In fact, a multi-million-dollar website. We're also going to show you how not to just get fast traffic, but literally instant traffic, and we're going to demonstrate you'll see it happen. And then on a subsequent event coming very soon, we're going to show you step-by-step exactly how you can do it, and you won't have to pay anything for that, although you're going to wind up wanting to come and join us. I know that there's an annoying sound in the background. There's nothing I can do about it. I just need to kind of move on. So what I'm going to do is introduce you to somebody who's very, very special. Her name is Liz Herrera, and this is one of Liz's screen capture. Liz makes a lot of money with list building. She makes a lot of money with affiliate marketing, but she makes the most money of her money on Amazon. She has made as much as $1 million in a given month in the last 12 months. This is one of her accounts for 30 days. And Liz, I want to turn things over to you so you can show people one of the ways, because it's something that people can be using to power their list building, because you have a free traffic method. I use it. You use it. You've made over $1 million with it. It can even work instantly. Liz is going to show a couple of examples of this free traffic method. You don't even need a website for this. It's just that great. And so, Liz, are you there? Find out if Liz is here.
Hey, Mike, I don't see Liz on. I see Cotton on.
Okay. Well, let's call an audible and bring Cotton on. I promised you a $100,000 website. Cotton, would you show, or sorry, $1 million or multi-million-dollar website? Cotton, would you show this website to them, and we will try to get Liz back on shortly.
Sure.
Okay, I'll be right back.
You want me to take the screen? Let me grab the screen. Yep. Show my screen. Great. Guys, what we're going to go over with tonight, let me just bring up right here. And what we'll do is I'm going to show you where Mike would want to introduce you to me just to show you a little bit about what we do is search engine optimization. You can do it in many different ways, but I know that a lot of you guys right now are in email marketing. You want to find a way to power up your site. Well, I just want to show you that when Mike was talking about that we can harness lightning. A lot of people put up a website, they luckily get there, they don't know how to reverse engineer it to get it there. The thing about OMG is we have a step-by-step method that every time we do it, it works. And this is one of the keywords that I rank for right here, which is Chicago SEO. And if you'll look this up, what I'm doing is I'm one guy, I own one agency, and I'm competing with a lot of huge agencies here in this area. I've come to estimate that maybe I'm fighting against about 30 different employees combined with everyone else down there. And I single-handedly beat them down in the search engines with what we've been able to do. And the reason is we do a lot of search engine research development. We continue to pound it, so when something happens, we know how to react to it. This website right here, and we'll click on it that I can show you, what Mike wanted me to introduce you to is one. This website alone, I started doing search engine optimization 2 years ago. This year, my website has generated over $5 million, and that's through search engine optimization.
I want to just point, yeah, let's point that. First of all, everybody's asking why they can't see you guys. Not all of my guests turn their video. Who knows what Cotton is doing right now? He's just in training mode, exactly. So you're not supposed to see Cotton. But understand that what Cotton just said was he started building this foundation 2 years ago for this website. Now he's made over $5 million this year from free traffic right off of Google, right? Right off of Google. And you can see it's got his name on it. It's his site.
Right.
How many of you would like to learn how to do something like that while also building an email list? Okay, good. Yeah, I know this webinar is a little different than what we normally do. It's kind of a little bouncing around and stuff. But what the premise is this stuff works. Mike's team, Cotton, Liz, whenever she pops on, they know some great stuff, and so Cotton's going to kind of talk you through some of that stuff tonight. So let's take it back over.
Liz actually is on. I was able to communicate with her. She can't. She currently can't unmute.
Mike, I got something that's going to be able to show them to like power up their email pages. To give me 5 minutes, I'll just breeze right through it while like Liz tries to work through that. So where we're at, guys, is this right here can not only power up my site, which gets me to do, but it can power up affiliate sites. It can power up for you to sell your physical, digital products or whatever. Search engine optimization, you control traffic, you control the money. So one of the things that I want to show you that is a little ninja secret that we all do is it's a site called Noam. And we're going to go there right now. And if you've got a landing page or you're like trying to power up to get more email addresses, visibility is important. If you're invisible in the search engines, it's going to be very hard for you to drive traffic to your site. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, this is basic level. Anyone can understand this. Anyone is going to do this with this lesson with search engine optimization. I'm going to show you how you're going to be able to go out and apply this right when you get off this webinar. Right when you get off this webinar. I don't want anything complicated for you. Guys, what I want you to understand is branding, even if it's a landing page, is the most important thing you can do to get you to move up in the search engines and to generate more traffic for your website. How many of you believe that or even know what branding is? Give me a 1 if you know what branding is, 2 if you're not sure, because we're going to go through it. Great. One of the things is people don't know, and I'm glad because we're going to show you right now. Let's just say that I wanted to put up a website with a landing page where I had a URL with, we could do Noam, and there's URLs here to where we can put something in back of it if you could see it right here. So what we're going to do is let's just say that my landing page name is Red Clouds. You know what? Let's just do something purple Clouds X. Let's just do that because I want to make sure to show you. What this site does, guys, Noam, and I'm going to be able to provide this to you. I'll throw this in the chat box so you can see it so you can check and send it to everyone right now, is what this does is this helps you brand your site. So if my landing page was called purplecloudsx.com, then we can check it and see what sites are available branded. And what this does is this is very, very powerful. So when Google's eyes or search engine's eyes, they want to see, and as you can see, Blogger's not available, but all of these are available for this to get built on. There's a Pinterest that I could go out right now and have Pinterest, Purple Clouds, X, and that means it. And that we can also go here and search for more. So when we get down here, there's bookmarking services that we can check. And what this service does is it's absolutely amazing. It lets you know where you can go brand your sites at. And we're checking them right now, as you can see, and look at all the ones available. Guys, so what happens is, what you're doing is you're sending a message to Google that you're serious. Google looks at real businesses that have this type of branding. When you have an Etsy site, when you have a Pinterest, a LinkedIn, a Twitter, all of these things surrounding around your email landing page is a very, very, very good signal to Google that they need to move you up. But not only that, it can possibly generate traffic for you when people are looking for it. Give me a 5 if that's making sense to you right now. Give me a 5.
And
great.
I think what you, next week, just so you're aware, next week we're going to be teaching them how to build, like, their specific landing pages to capture email addresses. So
sure. Just
to put it in perspective for everybody, what this means is let's say you decide to build your landing page, and Cotton, maybe we'll use we like to talk about dog training on here, because that's kind of one of the niches that's always been, well, my dog is always on these webinars yelling at everybody, so she needs lots of training. So basically what Cotton's saying is, let's say you wanted to buy the domain name Red Dog Training, okay, and you want to get that domain name ranked high in the search engines. What this is showing you, correct me if I'm wrong, Cotton, is all of the websites where that keyword Red Dog Training is available, like
absolutely. You're 100% correct.
Red Dog Training.
You are 100% correct. What I like to do is, just a little tip is I like to be 100% branded, and I like to look for unusual keywords. Shopify has a really good business name generator that you can get .coms from, and just to help people out a little bit, Shopify, hold on, how do I get on here? I can never spell
guys,
it online.
a lot of what he's talking about is when you set up a website, you also can set up profiles on all of these other
Sure.
sites. And all of these other sites are seen as authority sites by Google. And so therefore, when you grab your kind of keyword, right, the same keyword that's in your domain name, and you grab it on all of these other sites, which most all of those are free anyway, then you've got this massive authority, right? Now your site, along with all of these other sites, is going to start generating traffic for you. Does that make sense to everybody? Just say yes if that makes sense. Basically, you're getting not just your social media profiles, but your profiles on Blogger and Blogspot and Shopify and Etsy and all of these other sites, and you can link them all back to your specific site, right? And what Cotton showed you just a second ago is how you can quickly find, before you buy a domain name, before you say, okay, my business name is X, you can go on here to this Noam site and you can search to see that other people don't already have all of those social media profiles and, of course, other business type profiles. And what's great about it is there's a ton of them on there, Cotton, that I didn't even know exist. And so, I mean, it's a great thing. I mean, look, there's hundreds. There's blogging, bookmarking, designing, entertainment. These are all sites that you can create profiles on with your specific keyword for your specific domain name. Again, pushing more traffic and giving more authority to your website. So I want to kind of frame it for everybody because they're very new to this, so they don't, they wouldn't just automatically know what any of this meant.
Great. One of the things is guys, I want to wrap up really quickly, you know, to give it back to Mike and Liz, but this service right here is $700 to get all of these done for them to build them yourselves. All these to go out and brand. You can see right here the starter package. That's ridiculous. Guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to Anthony and I'm going to give him a link to where you guys can get all of these created for you for $5. How about that? $5. So you can go and brand your site, and you can go and even find dog training. Look at all the .com names that are available that you can do, and put it in here and find out whether all of these are available or not. And then that's the domain that I would buy. And I'm going to give Anthony a link that he's going to give you guys whenever he gets around to getting it to you, either after the webinar, before, maybe he can email it to you, where you're going to be able to order these for just $5. And this is going to create a tremendous amount of traffic, tremendous amount of authority, tremendous amount of everything coming back to your site. It could take a site out of nowhere, literally up to your branded name being #1, or even on page 2 or 3 at Google. It's going to help you tremendously.
Wow, that's awesome. You know what I'll do? What I'll do, everybody, is next week we're going to talk about building your website. So what I'll do is you don't want to go pay the $5 to do this right now because we don't know what your website's going to be. So what you need to do is go on this Noam right now, or after the webinar, and kind of search around and kind of get an idea of what you may want to do, and then we'll send you an email. You all know we get the you get the replays of this webinar from us day 2, and so when we send the replay, I'll put a link underneath the replay that Cotton gives me, where you'll be able to, basically what he said is you'll be able to go to this site and for $5 create all of these at one time for your specific domain name. So if it's dog training, I know a lot of you are doing weight loss stuff because I've seen a lot of email tickets about it. I know some of you are in financial services. I know a lot of you are kind of more in the make money online, telling people, hey, here's a great program you can learn, you can learn how to make money online. All these different, what we're going to do is give you a link. You can create all these profiles for $5, I guess. Disclaimer, I have not used this. I'm learning this, so I had no clue who's even going to tell you what to do. So if you go ahead and buy a domain name, okay, for your business, some of you may already have this. Buy a domain name, check it out on this Noam site, make sure that a lot of your social media profiles and blogger profiles and all this stuff are available, okay? Next week we'll be talking about using or building websites for those domain names. So this will be great. You'll be able to have all of this and instantly be able to get that push and that authority from Google. So I think that's a great opportunity. How many of you are excited about just getting to know this website address right here and obviously being able to get the discount? I had no clue you were getting the discount, but I mean, we'll make sure we get you that link. Very cool.
Absolutely.
All right, so it looks like, so everybody write that down. It's I'm sure it's just noam.com. You might want to put it in the chat.
Yeah, let me go ahead and put it in there. I've already put it in there once, but I'll put it in there again.
Gotcha. Okay. So everybody can look in the chat and or just write this website address down. You don't want to forget it. Clearly we'll send you the replay tomorrow, but it's better to have it written down so that you don't miss out on it. Okay.
Great. And that's pretty much it, the lesson. And we're going to turn it back over to Mike and Liz.
All right. Okay. Thanks, guys. So generally, what happened was we had a tech glitch where Liz temporarily couldn't get on, and we did things kind of significantly out of order where it's generally going to be jarring. What I need to find out, and Cotton, I might a little bit need your help with this, is to find out if Liz, and she has all she needs to make this decision fully. Find out if Liz is set up to do a live demo, to create a live demo while I do the pre-framing for it, or if she wants to do it a different way, and that's all I need to know. So all I need to know is live demo or different way, and both of them work incredibly well. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to take control of the screen here for a moment, and I'm going to talk about making money without a website at all, building a list without a website at all, even building tens or hundreds of thousands of even without a website, weirdly enough. You can do that. And I think that'll be really exciting for people. So there is, coming up is the, by the way, sorry, I should just stop for a second. Really what Cod just shared with you really is just absolutely $1,000 value. Cotton makes $20,000 a day profit numbers with his agency. He's one of the best SEOs in the world. He may be the best SEO in the world. We don't like run around trying to decide who's the best or who's not. But he just showed you one of the key methods that he uses to help clients. He has one client that $55,000 a month, and he uses this method with that client. It's not the totality of what he does, but it's a key and integral thing. And he just showed you how to do it with a $695 discount, and that's for just doing it once. So clearly, I believe, give me the number one in the question box if it seems like that's a $1,000 value. You're not going to have to pay $1,000 for it. Of course, we're showing it to you for free. Great. Tons of people say number one. Please remember that, because at OMG, we have hundreds of things like that, at least 100 things like that, which would then add up to $100,000. So I'll find out from Cotton here in a moment what the verdict is. But regardless, the coming up, a lot of people are going to be watching it, and advertisers pay about $1 million for 1 minute of advertising on the Super Bowl. And of course, that's just a well-known fact. And Anthony, what if I were to tell you there's a place where you can get in front of a Super Bowl's worth of audience every single day, 365 days a year? Would that interest you as a guy who likes building a list?
I think this would be a good thing.
That would be a good thing. Well, what if there's a place, would it be 10 times as good if there's a place where there's 10 Super Bowls per day?
Yeah, that would probably be better.
Okay. Well, I'm going to tell you about a little website that gets 40 Super Bowls per day, every day of the year. And
Who would like to?
I think everybody would like. Yes, wow, lots of wows. Cotton, do you happen to know the answer to that question I had for you?
Yeah, we're a go.
Oh my goodness, Liz, the magic of Liz. I just couldn't love her anymore. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the name of that website. Anybody got a guess as to what website I'm talking about? It's actually a known website. You do know this website. You just don't know which website it is. And I said at the beginning of this event, massive action doesn't matter if you're going in the wrong direction. Okay? What we're here to do, the way we're going to lay the foundation, is to help you understand why to listen to us. Okay? And I'm not saying you should listen to us just because I say, wow, because I drive a Lamborghini, or because Bob Proctor says that I'm, so great, or anything like that. I do drive a Lamborghini, and Bob Proctor does say I'm so great. Anthony says I'm so great, but that's not why you should listen to me. The reason you should listen to me is because I'm going to demonstrate with reality and transparency why you should listen to me. And then what I'm going to tell you to do is listen to Cotton and Liz, and then that's going to help you have an overwhelming advantage, and then that's going to lead you to success. That's how we get to harnessing lightning. The answer to the 40 Super Bowl website is YouTube. On YouTube, you have an audience that is watching 40 Super Bowls per day, and it's all out there. Anthony, you are a world master at buying TV advertising. What would you say if there were a network that had, let's say, 20% of their allotted commercial space, a major TV channel like, let's say, Fox or ABC, and they were unable to sell 20% of their inventory of commercials? Would that get you excited?
Yeah, yeah. I would definitely take advantage of it. That's for sure.
And really, you're being understated. It would be like you would just basically drop everything you're doing and focus on that. Is that true?
Yes, it would be very valuable.
Anthony, 80% of YouTube's allotted advertising space goes 100% unsold, even at a penny a click.
Lots of traffic.
How do you think that Ty Lopez? How do you think that Ty Lopez just built that 300,000 person list in the last 6 months?
Yep,
all YouTube.
All on YouTube.
Okay, now.
That was great. Yep.
What
I mean, if you'd like 80% of 40 Super Bowls a day, I guess, of traffic for a penny or less. That's that's kind of the. By the way, that's what about kind of about what Mike. Kind of what Mike's done with building a team of trainers. You've got Cotton, who's extremely SEO oriented. You've got people that are really mastering YouTube and how to generate the traffic on YouTube. And again, it's kind of an SEO thing because it's still kind of getting your videos ranked higher on YouTube and above everybody else's. You've got Liz, who's doing the same thing, also doing it on Amazon. So we're over the next few weeks, we're going to be bringing everybody on here and letting them just share their knowledge. I mean, it's literally people that are making $500,000 a month, just at one after the other, after the other, after the other. They're just going to be coming on here and telling you exactly what they're doing, how they're doing it, and then how you can just follow along and do it with them. But it all kind of comes back around to building your email list. Because as we all know, once you have that list, you can press send, boom, you start making money. In fact, to disclaim what Mike said earlier, Mike showed you his earnings reports. Mike sends emails. Mike is an email marketer. He says affiliate marketer. Mike is an email marketer, right? And so when Mike made $32,000 today, that was from sending emails, right? When Mike made $275,000 or he said $350,000 the other couple of weeks ago, I know what that was. That was from sending emails. So Mike is making a ton of money sending emails. But how does Mike get his email list? How is Mike building up that massive email list? Well, he's doing all the things that Cotton, Liz, Greg, and all these others have taught him and have worked with him on in terms of SEO, YouTube advertising, generating your list from Amazon, and so on and so forth. So there's going to be a lot of information over the next few weeks. Please just kind of take it as like a free, I mean, honestly, Mike, how much was your event? How much was that to attend?
$2,000 to $4,000, depending.
Okay, so between $2,000 to $4,000 is what it cost for all of those people to attend the event, to be taught what you're about to be taught over the next few weeks, completely free. How many of you can appreciate that? Because I went there and I said, hey, I want you to teach this, and basically I want to do my own live event, spread it out over a few weeks, so that my students are learning step by step, okay? And I want you to come do it, and I want you to do it for free.
Awesome.
And Mike said, okay, I have a Lamborghini, I can afford to do it for free. And there it was. So this is good information for you guys.
This is very good information for you. Liz, let me know anytime you happen to be ready, but there's no rush.
I'm ready to go, Mike.
Well, so this just going to show you how that Liz can rank on Google. We're also going to show you that Liz, at exactly the same time, for 100% for free, can simultaneously rank both on YouTube and on Google, and she just did it. She just did it while in the time when I was speaking. What I asked Cotton to do was walk over to Liz and ask her to instantly take a video, put it on YouTube that did not exist before, and you'll see it timestamped. You'll be able to search it yourself, and that will be, in essence, the conclusion of this event. And I predict after that, you wind up typing $100,000 in your screen, and that Anthony will screen capture that and really enjoy it. That is my prediction, but I could be wrong. So Liz, would you like to take over screen sharing?
Absolutely, I'm ready to go.
Okay, this is Liz Herrera. I wish you got more time with her tonight, but this will make you really, 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 really can see her, because you're about to get a taste of what happens when you've got a ninja working with you, one of the world's premier ninjas. And what is that, Liz? That not 8 minutes ago? What happened 8 minutes ago?
Right, so first of all, thank you very much for having me, Anthony. I'm excited to be here. And I want to talk a little bit, just add a little bit on a couple things that Mike said. So I've used this technique, and I know Joe Marfolio, which is also a coach inside of OMG, has also used this technique very successfully on YouTube for the past couple years. And now we're not just doing this to rank our local client, SEO clients, also affiliate marketing type videos, selling other people's products, selling our own info products. We're also using it for physical products and quite a lot of different things. So it works in many different actual areas. If you want to create your own YouTube channel, become a YouTube celebrity, you can also do it for that. So this is a technique, again, that's been working for years and years, and you can sort of consider this the press releases for YouTube. And now YouTube really loves this particular technique, so it works really well on it. And again, you can rank almost literally like I just did 8 minutes ago. So what I wanted to do is just really quickly run you guys through some sample videos that I've actually created or helped people create in the past couple years, and show you just how easy it is to dominate whatever your particular niche is. And again, this in so many different ways. And one of the things that I like to tell people is just don't be shy when making videos. A lot of people, that's the number one thing that stops them. They're not sure how they look on video. They think they look silly. They're sort of embarrassed, things like that. They're not sure that their video is good enough. I can tell you that I've taken some of the most ugliest looking videos. It looks like a kindergartner made them, and they've absolutely just crushed it. So again, don't be shy with your videos. Just put them up there, and you're about to see some of the ones that I've actually used in the past, and then we'll get back to these that I just ranked 8 minutes ago. So first of all, this particular video ranks #1 for the term "What is a day trader?" It was put up almost 2 years ago. I haven't done anything with this channel in about 2 years. I pretty much stopped after the first 3 or 4 months. I left it on there. It sold an info product, which I had to turn off the buy it now button for because I just could no longer support the product. So again, if you want to see the funnel that I have in place, just visit this site right here and take a look at what my looks like and all that, and it'll show you exactly how I sold this info product for day trading. And again, it was just pretty much on autopilot, but I did have to have some sort of level of support, so I just got rid of that particular product. The other thing that I rank for here on Google is for the Amazon Millionaire Summit. I'm right here at 2, but the interesting one here that I wanted to bring up is this one that I'm here at #4 at. There's not even a video loaded up for it. So a lot of times what I like to do is throw these videos up and see exactly where I'll rank, just to get an idea of how difficult the keyword is, and that's exactly what I did on this one. It also ranks within YouTube. It ranks #4 here, #1, and my channel ranks #2 for the term. And I did these live, actually talking at that Amazon Millionaire Summit. So furthermore, what is a day trader? The actual video, I didn't show you this, but in Google, it ranks on page 2, and it's actually the #1 video spot that comes up, but it's on page 2 all the way at the bottom. There are no videos on page 1. The other thing that I did this for is in local. I did used to have a client and basically helped her dominate the entire first page of YouTube for El Paso Realtor keywords. She ranked 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's scroll on down. She's right here, and a couple more spots here and here. So again, she dominated the entire niche, and she does pretty well off of leads on YouTube. And that's because of the fact that we use the Wirecast method on a lot of these. And then lastly, the one that I wanted to show you before we go back to the video that I ranked 8 minutes ago is for an actual physical product. Now this is a really good friend of mine's actual video. We went through the whole process together and see how well we could get this particular product ranked. But this ranks for best vegetable peeler. It's #1 within YouTube, and it's on page 1 within Google. So if I search for it here, it will be at close to the bottom of page 1 in Google for the keyword best vegetable peeler. So this is an example of how someone would sell a physical product. And lastly, I wanted to leave off with the one that was ranked here 8 minutes ago. This is ranking for malware removal in Sunny Isles. So again, this could be used for something like a computer consulting company that's selling their products. This one ranks #1 within YouTube. Again, it was put up 8 minutes ago, and again, there is no video. So again, you could try and test it out, see where you wind up ranking, just to get an idea of how competitive that particular keyword is. And again, if you have a local business, you can just absolutely crush it. Here we are again for malware removal in Sunny Isles. We are #1 overall within Google. And again, like I said, it's very simple to do, ranked instantly 8 minutes ago, and it will maintain its rankings pretty much for quite a while. So that's just to give you guys an idea of several different videos in several different niches. And again, it's a very simple process, and it's something that we teach inside of OMG. It's definitely one of my go-to plays for ranking videos in just about any particular niche and or business model that you can think of.
All right, and that is one of the biggest, most major reasons why Liz is able to make as much as $1 million in a month in the last 12 months on Amazon. That's #1. She has made just an absolute boatload of money as an affiliate using this method. So have I. You've seen some of the numbers, and you can use it for client consulting. And some people ask, do you need a website? You actually do not. All you need is a video and a place where you can capture. And I'm sure Anthony has a place to tell you where you can use. I don't want to name this service or that service, but there are places where you just don't even need a website. You leverage somebody else's website. And I know people that do that. They do not even have a website and make absolute boatloads of money. Now, somebody might be saying, how do you do this, this and that? I will tell you this. #1, you got what people overwhelmingly agreed from Cotton was a $1,000 value. Would you say, Anthony wants to know, can we teach this? We can, and we will teach this when OMG returns. We're going to teach this for you step by step with nothing left out, including we are going to create an ongoing workshop community for you on Facebook where our player coaches like Liz and Cotton or other player coaches will be able to help you through some of the kinks that you may run into, because even when we teach you something 100% exact step-by-step over our shoulder with nothing left out, you may run into a kink here and there. We know that at OMG, and we're going to help you through that. And let me just ask you this. Is just knowing that this kind of thing exists and that we can do it, does this strike you once again as a $1,000 value? Give me the #1. If also the YouTube technique. We already overwhelmingly said that Cotton's technique that he taught, and Cotton taught it 100%, was worth $1,000. Clearly, Liz just opened you up to this, and we're going to teach you more. Everybody wants more. Let me tell you the #1 way to get more. Well, the #1s are still lighting in. You guys want to know how she did it? She will be able to tell you how you did it when OMG returns. This is exciting. This is a cliffhanger. I agree. It's a cliffhanger. The way to get us back, the way to bribe us, is to type in $100,000 into your question box, because I believe that OMG is worth $100,000. The reason why is we have over 100 techniques that we teach that are like this, that we guide you through. Every one of them can make you $100,000 or much more than that. Type in $100,000 if you feel like OMG must be worth $100,000. You saw all those hands get raised in the audience. There it is, Anthony. This is your opportunity to screen capture it. You may have to screen capture it with Camtasia because the numbers are flying in so quickly. And remember, I will point this out, I predicted 1 hour ago that you guys would be, well, about 50 minutes ago, that you guys would be typing in $100,000. They're still coming in, by the way. People are still rapidly typing in $100,000. Anthony, have you ever seen such a thing?
You know, I haven't, and that's why I thought this was really exciting.
Anthony, one more question before you answer this. Would you pull out your cell phone and show them the text message that I sent you earlier, because I predicted that people would do this on this webinar today. And I'm not going to ask Anthony whether he ever doubted me or not. And remember, we even suffered a pretty major tech glitch during this webinar where Liz literally couldn't even get on.
It does say you can see the 100,000. Hard to see on the phone, but yeah, you can see it. So here's what I want to explain. What I want to explain to everybody. The biggest question I had from everyone, and I'm going to switch this here and share my screen if I can. There we go. Maybe if I make this a little smaller, and then we switch over and make me the presenter, and we can show my screen. Okay. All right. So I can no longer see myself, but you should just see a blank white screen. So here's what I know we've learned. Okay. So I'm going to try to type. All right. So we all know that an email list is basically the key to our long-term success. All right. So we know this. This is something we've been learning. We've been learning this all year. Okay. Now, how do we get one? So how do we get an email list? This is obviously our biggest question. So this is the biggest question that we face as email marketers, as internet marketers, whatnot. It's how do we get that email list? Okay. Well, I always kind of liken it to kind of a ball going up and up a hill. All right. So it's difficult. All right. So we'll just say hard. All right. It's very hard to get the ball up the hill. Okay. So what does it take to get it up there? What's it take to get it there? It takes traffic. We'll just kind of make a nice, I'm actually impromptu doing this, by the way. It takes traffic. All right. So you have to have traffic in order to basically build your list. So that means that as you're kind of going up this hill, the traffic is pushing the ball up the hill till it gets to the point where you kind of apex, right? You get to the top, and you've got an email list. Now you just start sending emails, and momentum carries you all the way down, right? The more emails you send, the more money you make. The more money you make, the more emails you want to send. So the more you send, the more money you make, and it's a ongoing deal, right? It's something that continues to build off of itself. All right, but it takes traffic. So how do we get the traffic? All right, how do we get traffic? This becomes our next big question. Okay, so our biggest question is, how do we get an email list? Within that, there are these little facets, right? Like, well, what does it take to get that email list? Well, it takes traffic. Okay, well, how do we get that traffic? Now, there are many methods that we've taught. We've taught Facebook, Facebook ads. We've taught Facebook fan pages. We've taught Google ads. All right. We've taught solo ads. All right. This is like email swaps with other people. All right. And what we wanted to do is we want to now look at it and say, okay, how else can we do this but free methods, right? How can we do it free? Do they exist? And that's kind of where OMG comes in. We now start learning SEO on Google, right, which is free long-term traffic, okay? So that means a site could rank #1 on Google for 15 years, right? And you just continue to make money from it. Another thing is SEO on YouTube. Now, this is huge, okay? I was actually just at, Mike mentioned, but I was just at a meeting with a guy who literally has blown up, gone from literally from I don't know who the heck he was, nobody knew who he was, to somebody that now is followed by over 500,000 people and had, I think, over 1 billion minutes of his videos watched on YouTube last year.
Anthony, I'm so sorry to break in. I literally have to run. I was scheduled for less. I have a plan to get to. Thank you guys so much. And listen to what Anthony's saying. What he's saying is incredible. I was there, and it was unbelievable.
Hey, Mike, thanks for being here. We'll get together on the plan for for moving forward. Just make sure when you leave, you don't end the webinar.
I absolutely agree with you.
Everybody say bye to Mike.
God bless you guys.
Very good. Okay, so SEO on YouTube, huge opportunity, and the reason is because, like Mike mentioned, you don't necessarily have to have a website, and of course it's free. And there's so many people watching YouTube right now, it's absolutely unbelievable. There's just tons and tons. How many of you watch YouTube videos? Just say yes in the chat box for me if you watch YouTube videos. Okay. I'm seeing hundreds of yeses come in faster than probably any other question I ever ask for an answer on, right? So tons of us already watch these YouTube videos. So like Liz showed, and I know she didn't get into detail on it, we weren't really, I really wanted them to give an overview of what we actually do and what they actually do so that you understand moving forward, here's what we're going to learn, right? We're going to learn SEO placements of websites right onto Google, right? That's the stuff Cotton was teaching. We're also going to learn SEO placements of YouTube videos onto YouTube, but we're also going to learn how to take those YouTube videos and also rank them on Google. So it's like a double whammy, right? And it's very simple. And you saw in some cases, like Liz said, you don't ever even have to put a video on there. So if you're not, I know she mentioned, a lot of people aren't really excited about being on a video. You don't have to be on a video. You can literally download free software to record your screen, okay? And when you record your screen, you could do a video just like this where you just bring up Notepad like I'm doing, and you start typing as you're talking, right? You're starting to type, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I want to go here, I want to go there. Maybe it's all about your last vacation. Maybe it's about how you've trained your dog to be good, right? And you start typing it on Notepad and recording it, and you upload it to YouTube. You don't have to actually make a video where your face is on YouTube. That's not required. You can do this with literally just a notepad like this and turning on a simple screen recording. So not difficult at all, not hard, not something that requires you to be actually on the camera. So that's a great thing. Then what we're able to do is we're able to take those YouTube videos, rank them, but underneath them you can put links. How many of you have seen links underneath YouTube videos before? Just say yes if you've seen links underneath those YouTube videos. Yeah, we've all seen them, right? Now we can take those people and we can send them to our opt-in pages. If they're on mobile devices, we can send them to mobile opt-in. If they're on desktop devices, we can send them to ClickFunnels, SmartMember, whatever website software it is that you're using to build your email list. Now we're able to harness the power of YouTube, build an email list, and not even have to spend any money doing it, right? How many of you see the value in this? Just say yes if you see the value in it. There's massive value in being able to do this, right? So what I want to prepare you for is the path we're going down, because as you can see, SEO on Google is free long-term traffic. SEO on YouTube is huge, plus it's long-term traffic. So here's kind of the model. Let me just kind of move the screen down a little bit here. So this is kind of the model, our profit in 2016 model, okay? This is how it's going to work. We're going to get traffic, okay? And that will come from things like SEO on Google, SEO on YouTube, Facebook ads. I'm going to be teaching you a Facebook fan page strategy, okay? That's just ridiculous. All right, it's absolutely ridiculous. In fact, tell you what, 17. How many of you would like to learn my Facebook fan page strategy tonight, right now, where I'll literally show you how I built, I don't know, I think 70, 80,000 opt-ins. Okay. Everybody's good with staying on for another little bit? Awesome. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you back to 10 great because we just did a big motion on it. It didn't cost me any money. and I was able to actually. Okay, hold on. Sounds like I'm breaking up. Give me just a second. Okay, can everyone hear me clear now? Perfect. Don't know what happened there. Go to webinar. That's all I can say. Okay, let's go through the model, and then I'm going to show you a Facebook fan page method that's crazy good. Okay. All right. So SEO on Google, SEO on YouTube, Facebook ads, fan page strategy. Okay. Now we're going to do our arrow kind of. It's going to be kind of strange, right? But this all leads to. Okay, leads to opt-in page. Okay. So again, we start here. Okay. We get all this traffic. We lead to our opt-in page. From our opt-in page, that leads to auto responder, okay? And then that's going to lead to emails going out. And those are going to lead to offers we make money on, okay? So offers we make money on, all right? Now, this is kind of this is the model right here, okay? Now, offers we make money on, there's so many different offers, so many different opportunities, so many different things that you can do, so many different things you can promote and actually make money on that it's mind-boggling what can actually be done. The point is you need to have, see, we've been talking a lot about the opt-in page. We've been talking a lot about autoresponders. We've talked a little bit about the different types of offers that you can create. But the key to successful email marketing is up here. You've got to be able to get this traffic to build your list. If you have a traffic source, you can plug all these other things in. You can plug in an opt-in page, you can plug in an autoresponder, you can plug in emails, you can plug in offers, and boom, you're off to the races. But you've got to have that traffic to build that email list, right? That's the key. Now, I'm going to show you my biggest key strategy for building an email list, completely unrelated, it's vacation related, that you've ever seen, okay? So does everybody have this? Everybody, I see I'm breaking up. I got you. It's okay. It's going to be okay. It's probably just my internet here. I may have to hop off and hop back on, but everything's good. Everybody's got this. Cool. All right, so give me just a second. I'm going to pull this up because I wasn't even planning to pull this up, but I just figured I'd show you. All right, 1 second. Let's just go down here. Oh, there I am. All right, let's go here. And let's go here. All right. Give me just a second. You'll be able to see my screen in just a minute. Well, be able to see where I'm at anyway. All right. Can everybody see? Can everybody see my current screen right now? Where I'm on Facebook. Okay. This is the power of fan pages. Okay. I want to show you something. It's going to blow your mind. I have over 220,000 likes on my fan page. Okay. You can see I've picked up 1,157 new likes this week. Okay, it says this week. Can't make this stuff up. It's right there. All right, I am spending $0 on advertising. Now this is for a place that I love. It's Destin, Florida. It's one of my favorite places in the world of vacation. You've heard me talk about this before, or talk about being in Destin before. I built a fan page about Destin, Florida. You can see I've reached 428,000 people this week, and it's a holiday week, right? I mean, it's not even a great week to be doing this. But you can see that I've reached a lot of people. Now, the question is, what's that really worth? Like, you know, what's the whole point of it? Why would you care? Why do I care? Well, if you notice, most of my my posts that I make, okay, have a little link in here, all right? And that link takes people to an opt-in page where I'm able to capture their email addresses, okay? I'm able to capture their email addresses when they click these links on my posts. Is everybody clear on that? Just say yes if you're clear on that. All right, we're all clear. Good, 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 good. Okay, honestly, this strategy alone is worth $10,000 because I actually did not know this strategy was even a strategy. I built this fan page and kind of started playing with it. It's a passion project. It's not something that I was doing to try to make a ton of money or anything. I kind of accidentally figured this out, and now I can't believe that I figured it out, to be honest with you. Okay, so what I do is I make a big, big giveaway, right? So let's go back here to Christmas Eve. Let's see, that's yesterday, so we want to go back to, let's go back to Christmas Eve just real fast. All right. And here we go. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. We announced a winner of a 3-day vacation. Okay? Now, we gave away a 3-day vacation to the people on our page. We randomly selected somebody who had opted into our email list, and we gave away a 3-day vacation. Now, here's the thing. You think giving away a 3-day vacation is insanely expensive, but it's not. We gave away the free vacation. It cost us about $600. Sounds like a lot of money, right? How many of you feel like that sounds like a lot of money? Just say yes or no. It's up to you. Okay, $600 sounds like a ton of money. Okay. Now I'm gonna play a game with you, okay? All right? And this is to help you help yourself. If I told you right now, okay? If I told you right now that you had to, if you would give me $50 a month, that's it, $50 a month, that at the end of 2016, okay, you would have an email list with 70,000 people on it and a revenue stream of a minimum of $5,000 to $10,000 a month. Would $50 a month be an investment you were willing to make right now for those results? Yes or no? Okay, I see a lot of yeses. All right, so 50 times 12 is going to give us 600. Here's what I do. Instead of running Facebook ads, okay, instead of saying, let me spend $50 a month on Facebook ads, what I do is I don't run any Facebook ads, none. What I do is I make posts every day about our vacation giveaway. And you'll notice that inside of those posts, I put a link to opt in to our email list. But I also tell people they have to like and share this in order to qualify to win. Look how many people saw this video. 71,000 people saw this video for free. Let me pause this. That might be hurting the quality. All right. 71,000 people watched this video for free. How many of you would like to be able to get 72,000 people to watch a video that you make for free, right? Completely free. It costs me nothing to do this. Okay, those 74,000 people, or 72, shared it over 2,000 times, or liked it over 2,000, shared it 1,300, and left us, I don't know, all these hundreds, 250 comments. Okay, 250 comments. All right, this is how I'm building my email list. What I did was I basically gave away a vacation. Okay, I give away a vacation. Look at this. That was on the 23rd that this was posted. That was on the 24th. Look at this. On the 23rd, this little video, or sorry, this little image was seen by 30,000 people. All right, this video right here was seen by 45,000 people. In fact, if you look, up here, this one was seen by 131,000 people. Look at that, 131,000 people watched this video already, and that'll keep going, right? I actually have a video that I posted on here that was seen by 1 million, or no, I'm sorry, by 15 million people watched one of the videos that I posted. 15 million people, and it was free. Cost me nothing. Okay? Now, what is that worth, and what did I get from that? Okay? Well, let me just show you. 1 second. We'll pull up. I'm actually just going to log in to my GetResponse account and show you, because I want you to see the results that you can achieve when you do this. Okay? So give me just a second. We'll pull it up. All right. Let's check this out. All right. Can everybody see my screen now with my GetResponse? Okay. You can see that today we've already picked up 94 new subscribers. I mean, that's brand new today. All right. How many did we get yesterday? Yesterday we got 127. How many have we gotten in the last 7 days? In the last 7 days, 1,200 new subscribers. Okay. This month, 4,114 new subscribers this month, and we still have another day to go. So we'll probably break 4,300 subscribers this month completely free. Cost me absolutely nothing to generate these subscribers and these leads, right? Pretty dang impressive, right? And look at this. Total subscribers, 71,675. Every single one of those subscribers from that list came from my Facebook ads right here, or they came from my Facebook posts right here. Literally from me just making these posts, okay, telling people to go here and fill out to win a vacation. Now, as you can see, we gave away a vacation on the 23rd, and then, or on the 24th, and then boom, look at this. On the 27th, we posted again and said, look, we've got a new vacation giveaway coming up. So go here to register now. And what happens is people continue to share and to like these videos. So they're showing up in the news feeds. When they show up in the news feeds, Facebook really, really gives preference to the videos that are getting watched the most and the videos that have the most engagement. So the level of engagement is very, very important. But when you're giving away a free vacation, what do you think actually happens to the level of engagement? What's going to happen to the level of engagement? You can answer that in the chat. It's going to skyrocket. It's going to go up because I see this, and there are people in here. If you want to go to my fan page, feel free to. It's facebook.com/Destin Florida Vacations, and you can just watch. You don't have to post anything, but you can just watch. Literally, you could go through these comments, okay? And I won't do it now, but you can go through these comments, and you can see that there are people that are posting on here. And I mean, if I were to click this, I was hoping maybe I could just see a couple right through here that say they have been liking and sharing my posts every single day forever, like for a year. They've been liking and sharing, liking and sharing, liking and sharing. Okay, well, what is that getting me? What is that getting me when they like and share my post every single day? It's getting me free exposure, right? It's getting me all this free traffic straight into my email list. I'm literally doing this without a website. Now, I have a website for Destin, Florida, but as you can see, I don't even use it. I'm literally opting them straight into my list, and then I can send them emails to go to my website and all of these other types of things. But the point is that I believe, at least in my opinion, this is one of the best ways to build your email list because it's completely free. And a lot of you are saying, okay, well, when you start off, how do you do it? Here's the thing. If you start off, okay, and you're giving away a free vacation, right, something of value, you can't give away a free dog collar, right? You've got to give away a free vacation because a free vacation is something that is of a lot of, I guess, perceived value, right? Like, I would continue to post something every single week if I felt like I could win a free vacation. Wouldn't you? How many of you would do that if you, I mean, if it just shows up in your newsfeed, all you got to do is hit the like button every day, right? Not a big deal, right? Very, very simple. It looks like Miss Chloe has made, come here, Chloe, bring her over here to me. Some of you wanted to see Chloe, so I had Alexa bring her up here to me. Hey, baby. So here's Chloe. Chloe had her first Christmas with us. Chloe, say hey. Chloe had her first Christmas with us here, and it was a lot of fun. Chloe, you have a stupid tongue, and she had a blast, and she's traveled so well, and so we've just had a great time with her. She played in the snow just the other day, and it was her first time to see snow, her first time to have Christmas with us. Okay, give Daddy love. She's being bad. She's being bad. You know that all these people watch you and you won't even give me a love? Anyway, yeah, she says no love for Dad tonight. So I know a lot of you wanted to see Chloe, so I figured I'd bring her up here and let her make an appearance. But anyway, so people are opting in, and as they opt in, okay, we're able to promote to them. In fact, if you look, let me see, my emails that we send out, they get a lot of opens. Let's see. Let's look at our stats. Okay. Now, remember, people could put in fake email addresses, right? We've talked about that before. One of the hazards, one of the problems, one of the issues with with email marketing is that people could put in fake information. What's great about when you give away a free vacation like this, what does it incentivize people to do? What does it incentivize people to do if you are giving away something as massive as a free vacation? They make sure they put in their real email address, right? Again, all the little tricks that you can use. You got to think through things. You can't just copy paste, boom, and make millions of dollars. You got to really think, because if you're giving away a free vacation, people want the free vacation. And so what do? They put in real information. They don't put in fake information because they want to be contacted if they can win. It makes tons and tons and tons of sense for you to do it this particular way. By the way, I have one more guest I want to share with you. I know it's kind of off subject. I'm in the middle of Cameron. Say hey. Wait, come over here. Say
Hello.
hi. This is my my nephew Cameron, and as you can see, he is a Seattle Seahawks fan, which pains me because I am a Saints fan. Cameron, what did you tell me you want to do? What do you want to do?
Dream?
What's your dream? Tell everybody your dream. You're talking to 1,000 people around the world. Tell them what your dream is.
My dream is to make a huge gaming company.
A huge gaming company. And what do you want it to be bigger than?
Microsoft.
He wants it to be bigger than Microsoft. And what did you do last night while I was here?
I was making a wiki for a video game that I wanted to make.
So you built your own website last night?
Yes.
You built your own. How old are you?
9.
9. So a 9-year-old built his own website. How many of you feel like you could probably build a website? Just say yes if you feel like a 9-year-old can do it. You can probably do it too, right? See Cameron, see everybody saying yes?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Some of them said go Saints. Some of them said go Hawks, maybe. Some of them just don't like the Seahawks. Some of them do. This is not my brother. This is my nephew, and he's been listening and learning for a long time now. I guess 6 years, and so he's 9. So I guess I met him when he was about 3, and so he's built his own website. He's excited about it, and he wants to build video games and build a company bigger than Microsoft. Dream big, right? He's lucky enough. He's starting out at 9 years old. Big dreams. All of you kind of can learn from that. In fact, I learned from that. When you're 9 years old, you're so innocent. You have these big dreams. You don't sit there and think, oh gosh, how could I ever beat Bill Gates? Or oh my gosh, how could I ever beat Apple? Or how could I beat Microsoft? Or how could I do this? You dream big, right? Then when you get older, all of a sudden you start having all these negative things that enter your mind. You start thinking, I can't do it, or I could never build an Apple. I could never build a video game. I could never build Microsoft.
And so don't think that.
That's right. Don't think that, because you start putting all those things into your mind, and then you truly believe you can't do it. So what we can learn from a 9-year-old is that we should always dream big and feel like we can do anything that we want to do. If he feels like he can build the next Microsoft, how many of you feel like you can do a fan page and implement the strategy that I just taught you and build your email list? Just say yes if you feel like you could possibly do that. A 9-year-old thinks he can be bigger than Microsoft. Don't you think you could possibly build an email list on Facebook with step-by-step training, by the way? Exactly. Exactly. It's all about how you think and the things that you're willing to do to achieve your goals, right? Very, very, very important. All right, Cameron, thank you so much. Tell everybody bye. Everybody say bye, Cameron. You want to say hey, Cadence? Look, you're meeting the whole family. You guys know it's the Success Connection. This is what we do. Now, you be nice on here. Look, this is
Hi.
this is Cadence. This is Cameron's sister, Cadence. Now, Cadence, what do you have to call me next year after I marry Alexa?
Purple Minion.
Not a purple minion. You have to call me Uncle.
No, I know.
Uncle. If any of you watch the Minions, she's the purple one. That's the ones that are crazy.
You're the purple one.
Okay. All right. Well, tell everybody hey and bye. Okay. Now tell them all bye. Tell them all. Hey, tell them all. Good luck building your email list.
Bye.
Okay. You know, family time, right? So I figure I introduce you to the whole family while I have the chance. Now, here's the thing. The great thing, and we'll just jump right back into training. You know what I'm saying? That's how we do it. The great thing about the fan page method that I'm using is that we get real email addresses, and when we get real email addresses, we get real results, right? So you can see this email that I sent this last time. It got 13,226 opens. It wasn't the best open rate that I've gotten. It's 18.8%, but check this out. If we just kind of go back through here and we look at some of the other emails that I've sent, look at this one. 18,000 opens, 4,000 clicks, right? That's 27% open rate. Again, this is on people just opting in right from Facebook. So I can't, it's not like they're going through my mobile opt-in and I'm making sure they're getting real email addresses. Only the mobile ones do that. All the other ones don't. So there's an awful lot of opportunity for fake data like we've talked about. But I don't get fake data. I get real data, and the reason is because I'm giving away a big vacation, right? This one wasn't as good, and I think this was probably more of a get response issue in August because if you look, that's kind of an anomaly, that lower open rate. And then you can see, as we kind of go through here, I've got a bunch of different newsletters that I send out, you know, and it's all varies. Like this one, 45.47% open rate. 45.47% open rate. I got 24,000 opens and 12,000 clicks on one email. How many of you feel like you could make some money on 12,000 clicks on one email? Just one email, right? Now, a lot of you ask, how do I make money with Destin, Florida? A lot of different ways. We sell advertising on our fan page because we got so many people on our fan page. We also go through there and we promote different types of offers that people buy, like vacation offers, ways for them, activities in Destin, things like that. We actually have a company that pays us $500 a month, okay, and just include their name in our newsletter. How many of you would like a guaranteed $5 a month? You don't even have to sell anything. All you literally have to do is all I'm doing is putting their name in the emails when I send it out. I'm saying, and by the way, if you'd like to do some great shopping, go here while you're in Destin. That's it. I don't have to sell anything. It doesn't matter if people buy anything. They simply want the information, or they want the eyeballs on their ad, right? Well, they got, in this one email, they got 24,809 people to see their information in one email. Because that's how many open. So again, doing fan is a huge opportunity. Okay, so you can all start a fan page. It could be about anything. You give away something very valuable, something that people will share every single night, and you can start to generate a massively large email list straight from Facebook, completely free. How many of you are excited about implementing this strategy? Just say yes if you're excited about implementing that strategy. Awesome. I was hoping that all of you would be excited about this particular strategy. Okay, so next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you how to build the type of websites that we typically build in order to build the best lists. Okay, so again, going back to our little strategy here. Okay, so going back to this. Okay, so we talked about we want to generate traffic. We want to have an opt-in page. All of you have an autoresponder at this point. You all know how to send an email and get it out. And then you can all find offers, be it affiliate offers, CPA offers, anything like that. You can all find that. But if you can't, we're still going to be doing some training on that as well. The key, though, is right up here in this traffic training, okay? I'm going to be doing a bigger breakdown, like case study strategy for you on this Facebook fan page method, okay? I'm going to bring Cotton on to teach you SEO on Google, okay? So Cotton's going to show you that known me. He's going to show you exactly what he's doing to rank websites high on Google. So now you got two of those traffic strategies. I'm going to bring Liz on to show you how to do this SEO on YouTube, okay? So now, what's going to happen? All right, hold on. I know we're losing me again from what I hear. Can everybody hear me good now? Type a 1 if you can hear me. Good. Okay, so I'm going to bring Liz on to get this SEO on YouTube thing going, right? So I'm going to teach you the Facebook fan page strategy. Cotton's going to teach you SEO on Google. Liz is going to teach you SEO on YouTube. And then I'm going to bring my brother Adrian on to teach you the paid ads on Facebook to really just blow things up really fast. Like just 0 to 100 real fast, all because of Facebook ads, okay? Everybody, does that make sense to everybody? That's the traffic training, okay? That's the traffic training that we'll be able to provide you with. Now, I know that some of you are saying, okay, traffic training, great. Autoresponder, we have them. Emails, we can send them, okay? But what about this opt-in page? All right, we're going to talk about 2 different types of opt-in pages in the next 2 weeks. We're going to talk about mobile opt-in, okay, which some of you already have. In fact, I think I saw a few of you actually. How many of you in here have mobile opt-in now? Just type the number 1 in if you have mobile opt-in right now. Okay, I see a lot of you saying yes. Very good. Okay, if you don't have it, don't worry. We'll talk about it in the next couple weeks. You'll have it just in time to need it, okay? Then we're going to talk about 2 softwares I use to build landing pages, okay? Because I want you to use what I use. I think that's important. And if we're going to go down this path anyway, it's very important. And so, we're going to do that. So we'll have basically we'll have mobile opt-in. That's to really squeeze your mobile traffic. Then we'll have the landing pages for the desktop type stuff. And I'm going to talk about 2 softwares. You get to choose whichever ones you want. They're not expensive. They're not crazy or anything like that. It's what I use, right? We talked about ClickFunnels last week. We'll talk about SmartMember this week. So it's a couple of different softwares that I'm using in order to capture those leads. Okay, once we talk about that next week, then we're going to go into traffic. And we're going to literally bust through this. Google, YouTube, fan pages, Facebook ads, boom, 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 boom. We're going to go through it every single week. It is going to be crucial that you do not miss the Success Connection for the next 6 weeks. If you want to have success, this doesn't, look, I can't sell you my Facebook fan page strategy, right? I can't, I'm teaching it, right? I guess I could sell, but I'm not. So the point is that if you miss any of these strategies, now all of a sudden you're left behind. You're 2 steps behind everybody else. So you've got to make a commitment to be here every single week for the next 6 weeks. I know most of the time you can miss a week and you can pop back on the next week and all this stuff, and that all works great. But if we're really truly going to go down this path of from here to here, and we're going to try to bust through it and plow through it together, it's very, very, very important, okay? It's very important that you be here and pay attention, because this type of training, I saw some of you went to Cotton's website and you see Cotton charges $10,000 for his SEO services. I think $9,997. Mike told you have one client that pays him $50,000 a month, and you'll get Cotton's training for free. Liz, I was just in LA with Liz right after Thanksgiving or right before Thanksgiving, I think. Liz did $100,000 in one day on Amazon and using the YouTube traffic, right? Liz is not even touchable. Liz doesn't even sell a training or a service because Liz makes too much money to even do that. So she just doesn't even do that. All know that Adrian is currently up to, I think, $25,000 a day now on Facebook, right? So he's absolutely killing it. And we all know, that I have some sending emails, right? So clearly I know what I'm doing. So what I'm trying to get at is the people that are coming on to do this training for you are beyond worth $10,000. If I were to get them all together and have an event, we would probably charge $10,000 to attend it, right? That's what because that's probably what I would end up having to pay them to come, right? That's just how those type of people are. But I was able, through my relationship with Mike and his relationship with them, to harness them all and get them to agree to this plan that I have for you for the beginning of the year. But it doesn't work if you miss any sessions, and it doesn't work if you don't do everything we said. You've got to be here for all the traffic training. You've got to have my mobile opt-in software. If you don't have it right now, you'll be able to get it before it goes live. Everybody else, I think in a couple weeks we'll go through it again, which will be great training for those of you that already do have it, because we've made some killer updates even today, so you'll be able to learn a ton about it. You've got to have a software to build landing pages. I prefer that you use the software I'm using, because then if you have questions, I can help you. If you're using some random $4 software that I don't know anything about, I can't help you. You know what I'm saying? But if you use what I'm using, then to the best of my abilities anyway, I can walk you through it. I can help you with the questions you might have. So it's very crucial that you, and I've already got you all autoresponders. We can talk about sending emails. We can talk about finding offers. But there's no reason to really find any offers yet until we've got landing pages, we've got traffic, we've got a source to build our list. Now we can start monetizing our email list. How many of you understand that? Just say yes if you agree with my plan, if you're happy about my plan, if you're excited about my plan. This is like my $10,000 get your ass in gear boot camp. Let's just call it that, right? And you know I rarely cuss, but that's just how it is. It's got you got to know what it is. This is the get it going, make it happen, make it be. You rearrange your plans. Unless you've got the birth of a child, you got to be on here every single week for the next 6 weeks. And even if you have the birth of a child, I know that GoToWebinar actually has an app because I downloaded it on my phone. So if you happen to be giving birth, you'll see right here, maybe you can see it, I can't tell, GoToWebinar app for my phone. So if you happen to be giving birth, you can actually still attend the event while in, the hospital. So this is a phenomenal thing, right? This is absolutely phenomenal because now you have no reason to miss. Very, very, very important, okay? Because I feel like if I take 6 weeks, you're going to have really big success, okay? I really do feel that way. I feel like there's a huge opportunity for you. And what we've got to do is, as some of you said, I've never given maybe it would be difficult while giving birth, but maybe you could have somebody beside you with the phone. You could just hear it, you know. Your child would come out learning, right? Acquiring knowledge is key. So so this is the way it is. I have one more thing I want to show you, so hold on one second. I know we're at an hour and 45 minutes, we'll wrap up. If you could, on a scale of 1 to 10, put in the box what you think my plan for you for the next 6 weeks ranks. Is it a 1, an 8, 7, a 10? Go ahead and put it in there and let me get this situated real fast, because I do have one more thing that I would like to do with you here while we are together, and I'm going to see if I can actually make that make it happen right now. And it's possible I can, but then there's always possible that that things that I want to do don't always happen the way I want them to happen. So you guys could just hold tight for just a second. I've got one more thing for our $2,000 giveaway. So that's kind of why I'm moving around here. Okay. All right. So you know we're going to give away $2,000 tonight. The reason we're doing that is because I just want to motivate you to be on here. That's really the key. Let's see. One second. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. So tonight we're going to give away $2,000. I'm going to break that up like I always do, so that everybody has a chance to win some money, because that's just the nice thing to do. We want to give everybody a good, clear, clean opportunity. How many of you appreciate that? By the way, thank you for all the 10s. I see just insane number of 10s here, which is just absolutely great, and I appreciate it so much. I could not be happier to see all of the 10s rolling in to our box here. So give me one second. I'm almost ready for you. I'm actually doing some stuff on my computer here, which you may not even be able to see. I'm not sure, but it's, I think, one of the things that that will help us to kind of get where we want to get to as a group. All right, let's see. Yep, that's it. And then all right. Now, here's what I'm going to do, okay? This is how we're going to do our giveaway. All right, so our giveaway for cash tonight is going to work like this. First of all, let me pull back up my notepad. Boom. All right, so $2,000 giveaway. Here's how to win. All right, we're going to do something similar to last week. All right, similar to, not 100% like, but very similar to, okay? All right, so a couple of things. All right. Sorry, I was trying to get a link made. Okay, so number one, for my mobile opt-in users, all right, how many of you, again, have mobile opt-in? Just type 1 if you have mobile opt-in. Okay, so I see a ton of you on here. Here's what I need from you. We are actually showing mobile opt-in to the world publicly at the end of January. What I would like is very simple. I would just simply like a video testimonial from you telling me what you think about it. In other words, very, very simple. Do you like it or not? Very, very simple, right? Some of you are asking how you get it. We're not going to talk about that on this webinar. I got something else for you. We'll talk about mobile opt-in in a couple weeks. But for those of you that already have it, okay, I'm just ethically bribing you to give me some feedback, a testimonial, and a Facebook post. So you can send your videos to, we'll do the same email address that we did last week, anthonymorrisonsc@gmail.com. Okay? So you can send videos to anthonymorrisonsc@gmail.com, and you can also, let's see here, trying to find my Facebook fan page. There we go. You can also go to my Facebook fan page, and you'll see right here, I put in a post here that says mobile opt-in users, please leave a comment about just what you think, right? To post it to post a comment, post your video, whatever. I would love for you to email me the videos, just like you did last week about the Success Connection, right here. Okay. Now we're going to give $1,000. $1,000 right here. We're going to give away 4 people will win $250 that send me a video testimonial about mobile opt-in. Now, here's the key. You actually have to have it. I'm going to check. You can't give me a fake testimonial. That's not what I want. But I also do prefer the videos. However, posting on Facebook is obviously something that I would appreciate as well. Okay. Now, the second way to win $1,000 more is to simply post on Facebook your review of tonight's Success Connection. Now here's how that works. Very, very simple, okay? Not hard at all. All you've got to do is go to my Facebook fan page, okay? Again, not a difficult thing. And here's what I'm going to do. Did you enjoy tonight's Success Connection? Okay, and I'm going to post that here. All right, all you've got to do to qualify to win is simply leave me a comment right here and tell me if you liked it. That's all I care about. I just want to, share it with other people. And then for mobile opt-in users, post me a comment here and send me a video. My fan page address is right here. Let me just, I'll put it in the chat for you. I had a link last week, but I forget what it actually is. Like a redirect link, but you can go to it right there in the chat. So I have put it in the chat for you, and this is all you have to do. So basically, very, very simple, not difficult at all. Everybody should see the link in the chat to our Facebook fan page at this point, or you can look right up here. It's just I don't even think you have to have all this jargon here. It's just facebook.com/Anthony-Morrison-author-speaker. But you can always just search for me on Facebook, and you'll find my fan page. Not difficult at all. Leave me a comment here, and I'm going to select 4 people and give away $250. Then leave me a comment here, and I'm going to select 4 people and give away $250. And if you've got mobile opt-in, send me a video specifically about mobile opt-in. You just simply need to say, I love mobile opt-in, it's great, there's nothing else like it. Or you need to say, I hate mobile opt-in, it's terrible. I'm not trying to make you give me positive reviews. You only give me reviews that are legitimate and real. And then I will be emailing you back, and I will be giving away the money. What we'll do is we do this every time to make it fair. I'm going to end it tonight at midnight. That's my time, which is, what was it, like 3 hours? So in about 3 hours, I'll be announcing all the winners. I'll just simply be sending you an email and saying, hey, look, you won, you won, you won, you won, you won, right? And I might just post all the winners' names on Facebook just because since I'm not announcing them on here, I'd like for everybody to know who won, so you can say congratulations like you always do. So very, very key. Just do it right now. It takes 2 seconds. Look, last week was phenomenal. You guys sent me 97 videos telling me how great the Success Connection was. I was blown away. I could not even believe it. And thank you for that, because it, like I said, I showed it to my fiance's parents, and they were just like, all these people, they watch you every week, and they're with you every week. It's just, it's crazy. And they loved it, right? And what I want to do is I want to be able to share what what other people feel about mobile opt-in. I saw that, JC Lynn. You worked really hard to produce it. I want to share with other people what you think about mobile opt-in. That you guys have been beta testing it, you've been using it, and I want people to see what other users actually think about it. Right? So very, very important to me. And so, yeah, we've already got, looks like Bree has already left a comment here. We've already got 24 comments on this. So very, very awesome. Leave me comments, and plus, hit the like and share button for me. You know what I'm doing? I'm getting you to help me share the word. This is pretty simple. It's free marketing for me. Of course, it's helping people at the same time, so why not do it, right? It would make no sense to not do it. So hit like, hit share, leave me a comment, and for those of you with mobile opt-in, what we're going to do is actually, here's what we're going to do. If you send me videos, what we're going to do, let me just for you right here, okay? All right, your video review of tonight's Success Connection. I'm going to give away 4 winners at $250 each, okay? If you send me a video and you are a mobile opt-in user, I'm going to give away I'm going to do 4 winners. Actually, let's just do it this way. I'm going to do 8 winners at $250 each. So I'm going to give, I know that you're having to do a review on it. Doesn't even need to be a long review. Just, hey, I love mobile opt-in. It's awesome. I'm a member. I love it. I suggest you buy it too, or I suggest you get it. In other words, I want people to know what you think. I'm going to give away 8 winners here, and then for the mobile opt-in post, mobile opt-in Facebook comment, okay, I'm also going to give away 4 winners at 50. So I don't even know how much money that actually is. But this is what we'll do, okay? So I'm going to up it a little bit if you'll send me the video testimonials for mobile opt-in. All of you have, look, that's like what, 16 chances to win $250 tonight? That's unheard of. But again, it's just all about, let's make it happen. It's synergistic, right? It's all about helping you and help other people, right? So how many of you are going to leave me a comment tonight on Facebook about the Success Connection? Type the number 1 if you're going to do that. If you're going to do it for me, you're going to help me, you're going to help me help other people, you're going to spread the word, click like, click share, all that kind of good stuff. Get a chance to win some cash. It's not really free marketing for me, right? Because I am actually paying you. Okay, great. Now, how many of you are going that have mobile opt-in are going to send me a video in the next couple hours? Type the number 2. If you're going to send me a video so that I can get some awesome reviews from mobile opt-in from you guys. All right, I see a lot of you typing the number 2. Okay, very, very cool. Send them in. Please put the subject line, like mobile opt-in video, whatever, all right? So send me a mobile opt-in video. And then how many of you are going to leave me a comment on Facebook about mobile opt-in? Type the number 3 if you're going to leave me a comment about mobile opt-in on Facebook, right? Awesome. So a lot of people shooting videos, a lot of people leaving Facebook comments, a lot of synergy. We'll probably do this every single week that we get on the Success Connection now, just because it's sharing with other people, not always videos. I just really want some videos about mobile opt-in. That's really important to me. You can just do it on your iPhone. It doesn't have to be great quality. Just turn on your iPhone, point it at you, and say, hey, look, I love mobile opt-in. It's awesome. I've been using it for a month. It's the best software on the planet. You need to get it. My name is so-and-so. Peace. That's all you got to do. It's so, so simple. Not really difficult at all. Listen, everybody, get this done. And remember that next week we are live back on our regular schedule Thursday night. If you recall, or if you're aware, it's Thursday night. Type the number 1. I want everybody to be sure, because we start our 6 weeks of Get It Done, okay, next Thursday night. 6 weeks of getting it done so that we make money starts next Thursday night. Don't miss it. Don't forget. Don't accidentally get on Wednesday. The holidays are over. It's time to get your butt in gear and get yourself successful, okay? So it's Thursday night, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Do not miss it. Don't be late, because I've got guests coming on. It's almost like a live, like live event, right? I've got a lot of things I got to make sure go perfect, and I need to make sure that you are on time. Okay, so these are the things you need to do. I know a lot of you have asked where's my Facebook page. Again, it's in the chat. I'm going to put it in here one last time for you. You can click the link that you see in the chat box right there. That will take you straight to my fan page, or just search on Facebook for Anthony Morrison's fan page. You'll see it there. Again, Anthony Morrison SC at gmail.com is where you'll send the mobile opt-in testimonial videos, and then make the Facebook posts. I see we've already got a ton of posts actually coming in. I'll just refresh it so you guys can see the power of the Success Connection, what we're able to do, and just how many people we're able to reach. You know, literally right here, already 50 shares, 7 comments. We're not even off right now. We've already got any comments. We got 4 comments, you know, already on Facebook. So thank you guys for the comments on mobile opt-in. That's phenomenal. We already got 4, and like I said, not everybody has mobile opt-in, so it's not going to obviously get as many comments and such as we will get on everything else. But this is the power of being connected and being together. So how many of you had a good holiday? Just say yes if you had a good holiday. And listen, I want you to all have a very safe New Year's Eve. I'll be flying home tomorrow, so I will not be doing any partying, any craziness, anything like that. I'll be on an airplane for 9 hours, because unfortunately to get to Mississippi it takes as long to get to Europe. So I'll be there for I'll be traveling all day tomorrow. So have a very, very, very safe you know, holiday tomorrow. Have a great ringing in of the new year. Be excited about the path that we've laid out. Be excited about what we're putting together here for you on the Success Connection. You guys are all connected with a great group of people. Everybody on here so giving, so willing to listen, so willing to learn. Like I said, the videos, the comments, the testimonies, all these things are just, they're far and beyond what I could really imagine. You really are in a great group of people. I know that you're sitting here, you see me, you don't see everybody else, but it really is a great group, and I think that all of you are going to learn so much from this. So I'm really excited to be the one to help you get it done right now as we start 2016. So it's really exciting time. So here are the steps to go through. Remember, my Facebook fan page link is right in the chat, or just search on Facebook for my fan page, like it, and then you can go leave these comments. Get ready for the plan for next year, and we'll be sending you the replay of this tomorrow, so you can kind of walk through it, maybe copy down the actual kind of path formula that we're going to go through, take some more notes, and everything will be good. So look, Happy New Year to all of you. Have a great holiday. Have a safe holiday. Great weekend. Make sure to be here right here on the Success Connection next week, Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, everybody, get this stuff done. Send me these videos. Make these comments. Let's keep the Success Connection rolling. This is our last conversation for the 2015 year, so I will see you all next year, 2016, next Thursday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, everybody, have a great night.